Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to look at another Tina S. video and watch her guitar cover of a Dragon Force song called Through the Fire and Flames. This has actually been requested a couple of times, so I thought, okay, we can take a look at this. It would be interesting. I'm not that familiar with Dragon Force personally. I've heard a little bit of the song, though, before, and I believe she's going to use it as a backing track. They started up in 1999. They're a British power metal band, according to Wikipedia, known for their long and fast guitar solos, fantasy-themed lyrics, and retro video game-influenced sound. Okay. They refer to their music as extreme power metal. So that's I think that gives us a pretty good idea of what to expect here. And long guitar solos are exactly what we want to hear from Tina S. So I think we're in the right place here. You have any thoughts up front, Adrian?
Well, I listened to the original. You know this is going to rock.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Tina's going to shred this one like a wood chipper.
Okay, I can't wait to see what she does with it. Let's go ahead and check it out. We'll discuss afterwards.
All right.
Take one.
right.
So what'd you think, Adrian?
Well, first off, I mean, it's mesmerizing watching her fingers as she plays those riffs and solos going light speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And her right hand is a blur.
Yeah, I know it's all kind of sweep picking going on, and then quick doing some fingerboarding, and then back to the sweep picking, and then the regular like this while she's doing this.
Yeah.
And it all looked like she was going in fast motion. You know?
Yeah.
I noticed that she had two different camera angles there, but they were separate takes, because I noticed, you know, her hair was kind of falling over the guitar neck at one point, and then in the next shot, there was no hair, but we were seeing, you know, up the neck like this.
Yeah.
Which means she played it twice. But yeah, I was hearing all kinds of video game sounds that she was able to emulate with the guitar. Of course, those things were all done with little synthesized notes back in the day. I thought that was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You know, the and other stuff like that.
Yeah. One thing I'd like to know is, what did she put in her coffee?
Yeah, right. Somebody here's in the comments pointed out, she's literally chewing gum while shredding. This is the level of chill I need in my life. So, and, yeah. But, yeah, so what else struck you about it, Adrian?
Well, just I noticed she used the wah pedal for part of it, and it was really well used too.
And she was using the tremolo bar a lot.
Yeah, she's got that Floyd Rose system where they have the lock on, like the headstock. And
Yeah.
so.
That's right. I've been looking for those locks on headstock on anytime I see a whammy bar like that, but and I saw it here. I don't always see it. Maybe they're just better hidden sometimes or something, because these were these big, you know, silver with black bolts going into it. You know, you couldn't miss it. Yeah, and for those who don't know, that's so the guitar won't go completely out of tune while you're using the whammy bar, because you're basically changing where the bridge is down here, which can wreak havoc on your tunings. So if you don't have those little locks, you can do that a few times and suddenly the guitar is unbelievably out of tune. You know? So that's what that prevents.
I actually don't use the tremolo bar myself for that reason. I looked up VGA Excalibur guitars again. The used ones I found go for $2,400 and up.
So they've got a reputation.
Yeah.
You know, nonetheless, this was really, really cool. And apparently it's their best known song, the Dragonheart. You know, this is the one that really made them.
Dragon Force.
Dragon Force. Oh, they were called Dragonheart at first, and then they changed it to Dragon Force. That's what it is.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, okay. And then this was on their third album, Inhuman Rampage, from 2005. So it did sound like a video game, you know, really, especially the earlier ones. You know, there were all those sound effects that we would hear all the time. And it was just interesting to hear a guitar making those noises. All right. Well, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of that? If there are any details that you think that we missed, by all means, leave them below. If you've seen Dragon Force, or if you own their records, or if you're just a fan, I know people don't necessarily buy music all the time, let us know, you know, and give us your thoughts on their work. And if you have other suggestions for us, you can leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. We'll catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.